This fine specimen of a man is Nick, a tattoo shop owner from London. He loves tattoos and he loves tech. The geeks want his help to see if their latest gadget idea could transform the world of body art.
You're a tattoo artist.
I am indeed.
Colin's got an idea and we'd like your opinion.
Go for it.
Now then, what I think we can do is make a machine where basically a customer can come in, place themselves in a booth, pick a picture, pick a design, and then brrr, tattoo.
Good luck.
Would you be willing to be surprised by something?
Oh, I would look forward to being surprised, but obviously one of you would obviously have to be testing it.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're going to be interested in what we come up with.
I'll be honest, I'm sceptical, but, you know, I think that sort of with all the knowledge and obviously experience you have in tattooing, it's only a forward movement, isn't it?
Back in the barn, the geeks begin their mission to create an automated tattoo printer by getting hold of a 3D plastic moulding machine. And Tom's hoping to demonstrate its relevance by replacing the liquid plastic gun with a marker pen.
I took a photo of Charles earlier, converted it to black and white, and then just made it really simple.
Then to show how a tattoo machine could print out pre-designed tattoos, he tells the machine to draw the picture.
Trish, you'd have a beard.
It's kind of looking like Santa Claus.
That is pretty much direct screen to paper.
So all we've got to do is just bodge someone's arm in there, whack the gun on, and then here we've got a tattoo printer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, there's more to it than that.
it's printing on paper at the minute, and paper's flat. An arm isn't. I need to write something that works out the curve of the arm
Yeah.
and adjusts as it goes. If we're out by a fraction of a millimetre, we could mutilate someone.
With the threat of prosecution for grievous bodily harm hanging over them, Colin begins adapting the printer to take a human limb. Charles hacks a tattoo needle, and Tom programs his arm curvature software. And in no time at all, they're ready to test out their tattoo printer on some skin. Pig skin.
Right, I'm trying to make it into like a forearm.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of pig skin. Of course, it's not a bit of pig skin. It is somebody's arm. Well, that's how we're thinking. And we've got a new tattoo this time. It's going to be an I Love Mum tattoo, you know, your typical sort of cheesy tattoo. And fingers crossed, it does come out with saying I Love Mum on it and not a load of rubbish.
Coming out a bit rubbish could be the least of your worries, Colin.
Got to treat this like it's a real human
Oh,
arm.
this is a real arm. Look at that. Come on, tattoo.
Here we go. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's in there.
That's in.
What's that bit it's just drawn?
That's
Wait a minute.
That's the end of the arrow. Oh.
Well, actually,
Too deep. Way too deep. It's done. It's done. Turn the gun off. Turn the gun off. I don't think that was good.
Let's get it cleaned up.
Not sure a wipe down would stem the bleeding on a real arm, but let's have a look at the results.
That is a working tattoo.
There was that moment where it was spraying ink everywhere, but I think if that was a real person,
That would have been blood.
That would have been blood.
but other than that, it's not bad effort.
The position, I started it too deep, so it didn't pull out enough when it was going across and just repositioning. If we did it again, a couple of mils higher, I reckon that would come out really well.
So, after some frantic reprogramming, the geeks give it another try.
On, go. I think we've got the opposite problem now.
Scarily looking okay. I think it's going to miss this
Oh, it's missed on the right, yeah.
bit. It's going to say move.
That should be it. That's it. Oh, it's got the opposite problem. It's close. It's really close, but it's just not quite there yet. It's not getting the height right. If it's too high, it doesn't tattoo. If it's too low, it'll mutilate someone. I'm fairly confident I can get it to work, and I've got to, because otherwise it's going to really hurt someone.
While Tom attempts to fine-tune his software, Colin builds the framework that the tattoo printer will be mounted on. The next day, our Gadget Geeks arrive at Nick's Tattoo Emporium to put the whole contraption together.
Do you want to come and have a look? We have got you the love-hate machine.
Okay.
Go.
Go for it.
I've gone a bit wild with this one, and I say I'm pretty pleased with it. That thing looks absolutely brilliant.
I hope it works, just for the lads, because they're a nice group of lads, and they deserve a victory every now and again.
So your wonderful customer sits here, very comfy chairs, may I add, also heated, and then you put your arm in here, press enter, off it goes.
You're delusional.
What we've done is we've put a henna extruder on here instead as a easier and safer way of doing it. So rather than actually engraving into the hand, it's going to hover above and deposit henna.
Despite his best efforts, Tom still couldn't guarantee a harm-free tattoo. So the geeks have swapped the tattoo needle for a henna extruder, which should still draw a tattoo design, but without the risk of permanent scarring.
I give them kudos, because when we had the first consultation and they were talking about actually using needles and doing a tattoo, and I was saying, no, there's too many parameters to actually take into consideration. They listened to that and they built something that, in a very strange way, it could be used.
This is why we call it the love-hate machine, because they can have it done in henna. They either love it or hate it, sort of thing, so they can come back and say, yeah, we loved it, we'll have it done properly.
No, I hate it.
Well, I love it. I think it's brilliant.
It's lived up to its name.
The jury's out on whether it looks good or not, but will it actually work? Nick somehow managed to convince Jessica here to bring in a design and risk bodily harm in the name of gadgetry.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose my arm.
You are not going to lose your arm. I can promise you, you're not going to lose your arm. Ready?
Yeah?
Charles, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoop, and stop. Because that, for some reason, went the other... Charles,
What?
you've put it the wrong way round.
After some quick tweaks, Tom tries again.
2, 1, go. Oh dear. OK, that hasn't quite worked.
Curly whirly tattoos.
The kit we're using is meant to ice cakes automatically. You just put the icing in, pressurise a syringe, and that forces the icing out while it moves around and ices the cake. But henna doesn't behave like icing.
And after further tweaks, they give it one last go.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, right, that's... no.
Wow. Three-dimensional tattooing.
Technically, the only thing that went wrong there is that it extruded way too much henna too quickly.
You really are delusional, aren't you?
Is this a win, or is it a fail?
It's a fail.
They came to revolutionise the tattoo industry with a fully automated 3D tattoo printing machine. But all they really did was mutilate a dead pig, humiliate a young woman, and keep real tattoo artists in work. Their tattoo inker is a stinker. 0 stars.